Alrighty, this is going to be my last meal that I'm going to have before I go on my new diet that I've got planned for this week. Guys, you're ruining the video! This is one of my specialties. It's one of the things I like to make for myself quite often lately. It's going to be a special, my take on broccoli beef, but tough. Here, okay, take 4. Alright, so like I said before, this is what I'm going to be having when I go on the carnivore diet. It is something I kind of just threw together and came up with on my own. Just experimenting with in the kitchen. It's easy to do. You just buy these ingredients and throw them into a pan and then cook for a while and you're good. Now, what you're going to need a pan, preferably a deeper pan, although I have upgraded to a pot in recent times. You're going to need jalapeno peppers, that's optional, a nice big onion, some tomatoes. We're going to do 2 today. Sometimes I use 4 in more recent times. No, we're not using the Hershey syrup. And, of course, the broccoli for our broccoli beef. And then the stew meat. I like to use stew meat. It's already cut up, and my mom would be like, oh, it's too tough, don't use that. I don't mind tough meat, so I use this. Use whatever you like. Everything is optional, technically, so yeah. Here we go. This is the sauce that I like to use. It's got the panda on it. I used to think it was Panda Express just because it had a panda on it, but then, of course, I started looking a little closer. And I usually use 2 packages in this recipe. If you want to use 1, go ahead and use it, but I like to use 2. Jeez, there's 6 servings in a package, so 12 servings. I can eat most of this in a day I can eat all of this in a day, actually, if I really wanted to, but yeah. Okay, on to cutting the vegetables. Let's cut up this huge onion. It is very difficult. It does not fit in the contraption very well. I no longer use this contraption. It is not very good. I just use a knife now. This onion is way too big. Does not fit in the track. So I decided to cut it down a little bit. Oh my gosh. So afraid of cutting off my fingertip. There, it fits nicely now. Let's try it one more time. Slightly better. I no longer like to cut the onions like this anymore. I just cut them into big chunks now. Getting out this contraption and cleaning it's not very good. Okay, let's get the beef in the pan. Oh, this is sounding so good right now. Hey, look at that, it looks so good. Get your beef in the pan, get to cooking. So, let's cook it to how you like your beef, medium, well, whatever. Here we go. Bam. Take all your sliced vegetables that we sliced up on that stupid contraption that barely works and just slide them on in there. There we go. I don't cut them like this anymore. I kind of just chop them up into chunks, but whatever. So yeah, let's mix these up in the pan, get everything nice and blended together, mixed up evenly. get to cooking. Chop up those onions, get them separated, you know. Get them all broke up, mix all that up. Looks so good, smells so good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be bliss. Alright, now let's add the broccoli. Don't want to forget that. Can't have broccoli beef without broccoli. Alright, now it's all here in the pan. Now we gotta add the sauce. This sauce is amazing. Yeah, let's pour it in there. I thought it used to be Panda Express because it had a panda on it, but it's actually like Lakiku or something sauce. This stuff is amazing. I like to add 2 packages. Squeeze every last drop, every last delicious golden drop. Oh yeah, this is making me hungry. Smells heavenly. Mix it up. Get every last bit of that heavenly sauce all over every bit of vegetable and every bit of meat in your pan. Get it all spread evenly. Must touch every part of the vegetables and meat. Divine. The smell is just divine. Now, once you've been cooking a while, and the onions start to turn that kind of translucent, and the broccoli starts to wilt a little bit, that's when I usually call it good and cooked. That's how I like it. You can do whatever. It's all subjective. Whatever your taste is, but this is how I do it. I wait until the onions are translucent, kinda, and the broccoli is a little bit wilted. Oh man, this is so satisfying. The smell, the taste. This is good stuff here. Well, signing out. Goodbye.